All right, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Jeez. All right, one moment, guys. If anything, if you're watching this and a replay, go ahead and skip to minute 5. All right. So Amy had a late nap, and with late naps means late bedtimes. What does that mean? Late talking and crying. Late. Hey, we got Shane on. What's going on? All right. So if anything, let's go ahead and pull up everything real quick. All right.
I'm gonna lock this.
So Amy wanted to come and tell me that she just farted. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's get this thing started. So go ahead and put in your name and where you're calling it from. All right, we'll get started right now. All right, so what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome to fxburndown.com, where our goal is to be able to help you to make an extra $1,000 a month trading Forex online at home with your families. What we're looking at right now is what we're about to do right now is what we call This Week in the Markets. When it comes to This Week in the Markets, we follow a couple of pairs like EURUSD, AUDUSD, USDJPY, GBPJPY, and also gold. And if anything, let's just go straight to it. Last night, I called about GJ, and we made a good amount of pips. If anything, let me see how many exactly. I'd like to see how many pips. It was just about 100. Nothing crazy. Yeah, about 100. All right. So let's get started with EU. I'm not going to record or anything like that. I'm just going to go. All right. So let's look at EU. It seems as though it's having a tough time continuing to the downside. It was kind of weird over here. Maybe it's trying to see, it closed under here, so it has to be a continuation. Let's look at the weekly time frame, see what's going on. It's not really saying anything on the weekly. Yeah, it's not really saying anything on the weekly. Hmm. 61.8, dead smack. We should see a continuation, but we're just not seeing it for now. This is where a price should go, but the bears are not strong enough to pull it down as of yet. I do not see price getting any higher than this. But there's nothing really I could even say about this for now. We do find a level of resistance right here. Even though price does actually kind of clear this area right here, but not really. I'm still seeing this bearish based upon H4 time frame. But for now, it seems as though price is not finding. Excuse me, enough juice to push to the downside. Maybe it'll actually retest this area right here. Sort of like how this did over here. Yeah. Sort of like that. I don't really use supply man zones like that, but I don't even think it would be necessary actually. Oh no, it would be based on here. No, this is nothing serious. It'd be like something like here, and as you can see, it tested this area right here. Let's do this to here's 3. All right, so price may test over here. That's about it. That's all I got. Price could push up back to 61.8, but I'm seeing continuation to the downside. I would not trade this. So AUDUSD. Blah. So like we said last time, we were looking for price to push up to the monthly key level, and it did, which is cool. But it didn't push up as far as I needed to. I see this finding more of a retracement, probably even push up even higher. But at the least a 38.2, like a real one. I see price pushing up a little higher, and then from there continuing to the downside. Other than that, I wouldn't touch this. UJ. So this has showed its face. So it's continuing. So I didn't know if it was going to keep on pushing up. If anything, right now it's 22. So last time we were on, we were here. And I don't know if it was going to continue to the upside or continue to push down. And as you can see, it's continuing to push downwards since last time, 65 pips, which is pretty cool. If anything, I would not be surprised. We'll hit this this area right here. So I'm expecting for price to go ahead and actually break this area right here. So I'm guessing so to go lower than this area right here. $100% retracement, I'm guessing. And then I guess go to this 109 area. I'm not even going to call anything specific on here. But sheesh, this is sloppy. I wish we got into this sell yesterday because we called it, but it wasn't like a for sure. Like, I'm looking for this to continue. I wish we just got in, but there's nothing I could be able to say. Hey, it's going here. Obviously, it's going to test this area at the least. 20 pips, whatever. It'll test this area at the least. After that, there's no say. No say specifically for this one right here. Yeah, at least testing this area here. After this, I got to see if it's going to hold a level of support or what. But let me see something here. What's interesting is 61.8 closing this gap right here is interesting. So, you know, what if price pushes down, gets this level as a level of support, comes back over here, and then from there breaks to the downside? I think that'd be interesting. All right, so that's UJ. If anything, I'm going to draw this on here. And so I can remember that I said this. And then boom. Boom. All right, so we'll see. So that's that. Let's look at GJ. Great. So we entered, I forgot exactly where we entered, somewhere around here. We entered somewhere around here, and what's interesting is there's probably a bunch of people that got super scared when price pushed up all the way over here. I remember I was in the airport when this happened, and people in my chat, they were like, "Oh no, like what's going on?" And in my mind, I'm like, I'm not even gonna touch this thing. I entered somewhere over here. I forget exactly where I entered. And price shot up, and I was in a crazy negative, and I just left it. I wasn't even gonna touch it or anything like that. And then price got here. It opened up here, and then I saw it was pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. I'm like, I'm still gonna hold it. And then we got to here, and then I woke up this morning in a crazy positive, and I was like, oh yeah, this is why we stick with our guns. So what I'm guessing is the final break is about to happen. As we can see here, price opened up for this specific candle right below this area right here. So I'm expecting this area to actually break finally, so we can be able to get out of this, possibly getting to this area right here. I have my take at 143.3, and I'm expecting a retrace. I don't know exactly how far it'll be. Let's just say, you know, I don't even like putting it up here. I'd rather put it somewhere here. Let's see if something pop here. No. Let's see here. Nothing. All right. Well, after price gets down here, I'm looking for price to retrace, possibly coming back and retesting this 144.1. Once it does that, I'm looking for the blast off to the downside so that we can continue this long-term sell that we've been on for a while now. As we can see, boom, 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 boom. And then we just keep on going that way. All right. So that's what I'm on when it comes to this stuff. Now, gold, which I'm kind of annoyed about. Let's look at gold. So this is probably obvious. No, it is obvious. We have point A, point B, point C, 50%, literally hit and then tested that area right here. Found this level as a level of support, and I'm expecting for the continuation to the upside, I guess. Because I was expecting for this to continue to the downside, and it's not showing that. It's looking like this area is going to be broken, and if it is broken, I'll continue my way to the upside as well. So with that being the case, we obviously had this candle close on top of this area right here. I want to see what's going to happen over here. By then it'll be too late. By then it'll definitely be too late. But if you've been following us for a bit, you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's see how this candle closes. If it closes above this area right here, but definitely above here, it'll be like, okay, all done, no more. No more. So that's my analysis. This was a very, very short session. I just wanted to come on here and fulfill my duties for the day. And if anything, let's see if we have any questions. I'm happy seeing Shane on here. It's pretty fun. All right, so who has some questions based upon what I've done today? Who has some questions? Wow, it got back to that area. That's freaking crazy. So, who has some questions? Why did you use the wick of GJ instead of the body placing the fib? I gotta see what you're talking about. What time frame? Is it this time frame? So I placed it on this specific wick. Here, I'll put it to you straight like this. This is just weird. This is like super weird. So I would like to put it here, but this is nothing. I don't count this as nothing. I count this as the actual level of resistance. So I like this one right here, this specific wick right here. I don't really like any of these other wicks. I'm gonna go to a lower time frame so I can find like a specific one. Yeah, there's no like this is the level of resistance on this. It's odd over here. So that's why I really kind of picked just anything. And either way, there's no I could, pick this body, but remember I only place it on wicks either way. So there's no like specific area that I could be able to pick on this. If anything, I could pick this one right here. Honestly, I don't know if it even matters, to tell you the truth. Either way, what does matter the most is the fact that I'm seeing either this level over here be held as a level of support, right? And then we have the retrace right now, or it breaks right now. No matter what I've been calling out for a while now for the continuation to the downside is showing itself. And it's very apparent that this is what it should do. But for now, it's just holding this level of support. I'm kind of being a dare the devil right now, to tell you the truth, because I am in a buy. And if it breaks 143.7, it'll knock me out. If it holds 143.7 and pushes up, I'll catch a little bit more pips. It's probably not the best trade, but whatever. I sometimes do some dumb stuff. But for now, it's holding this level of support. It would be cool if it pushes up right now, and then I could be able to get another entry for my sell for the continuation to the downside. That's what I'm currently doing. But we'll see. As we can see, there is a level of support here. Boom. You had it all around here. Tapped it. Boom. Let's see. Let's see. But I think it'll be pretty fun that this holds level support again. But it will kind of be annoying if it does hold. And then comes like, I don't know, like only halfway. If it comes halfway, that would be annoying. I'd rather it come all the way back up here. Test this level of resistance, like this line right here. If it does, that'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Because then I'll get a really nice entry for myself. All right. So that's my little spiel. Nothing crazy today. This is probably the price. Yeah, this right here, I don't count this as nothing. As you can see, the world didn't even count it either, because you see how far price opened. Price opened back down in this area, lower than over here. Right? Price started pushing down. You know, it continued its way to the downside, and then wanted to make all of this. I don't. This is nothing to me. I don't count this as nothing. This is a continuation to the downside that it was already on. This was a retrace. This was the break. What? This is a retest of the broken area, and then the continuation. No, this is nothing to me. I act like this has never happened. This did not happen at all for me. This didn't happen. Whoop! Never happened. Put it on top. In front. Never happened. This is the market. I don't even count that mess. And as you can see, tested right there. Ooh. So, for now, this is just test level support. Did not break anything as of yet. We did, I exited out myself, just like a lot of other people, I'm guessing. There are some people that held it. There are some people that's getting back into it. We're gonna have to see. We'll see probably. Here, let's see if there's any news putting up. You know, let's see if there's any news. Do I use news all the time? No, but I think that we're in an interesting area, especially the fact that UJ is kind of in the same boat, where it still has some space to the downside. So there's some Euro news. So with that being the case, tomorrow there's USD news, and Friday there's some GBP news. So next week, Monday there's Japanese news, and then there's a bunch of, not a bunch, but there's 2 pound news. So probably next week we'll see something. But I guess I don't know, we probably had the trade of the week right here. Hopefully we have something else pop, but I don't know. I entered into a buy. You never know. I'd rather make something than nothing, the way that things have been working out the past 2 weeks. Kind of been blah on my side. It's not like I'm losing. It's just I'm not winning that much. I'll put it like that. It's just not a lot of wins. All right. So hopefully you caught that 100 pip move last night. I caught about 90 of it, which is cool. Which is super cool. All right, so let's go ahead. Again, any other questions or anything like that? If anything, I want to know who's brand new on here. So your first time, checking us out. You probably got an ad pop up on your Instagram or Facebook or something like that, and you're like, let me check out to see if this guy's real. Nice, Lee. I'm happy to hear that. This is the second gap. Oh yeah. I don't really pay attention to gaps too much, but I guess we'll see how this moves. It'll be cool if Price wants to fill that, because the reason why I got into a sell is because we're at that level of support, one, and also the risk to reward ratio is just super. So I like to take my risks on stuff like this. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So my baby's crying. I'm out of here.